This Sunday, 23rd of February, I will be running the Tokyo Marathon. I've been doing a bit of carbo loading at the bar. I'm running it for a really good cause. I'm running it for Room for All. It is it's a project set up by Pritzker Prize winning architect Toyo Ito, and it's in Tohoku. And I just wanted to drop back to let people think about what happened 3 years ago. During the earthquake and tsunami, 129,000 buildings were destroyed. 250,000 buildings half collapsed. 600,000 towards 700,000 badly damaged. You know, nearly 1 million homes destroyed or damaged, which was dreadful. Japan, being Japan, is very efficient, and a lot of temporary housing was built very quickly. This was built 4 months after the tsunami and earthquake. It's still here today. Still 2,500 people live in that temporary housing. So Toyo Ito, who Astrid and I used to work for, who's won a Pritzker Prize, realized that there's a lot of temporary housing still in this area, and is there something they could do to build community centers to bring community together? These spaces are very, very small, and there's no sort of common area where people could get together. So Ito-san got together, and he's worked down in Kumamoto, and with a group of friends there, they built a house in Kumamoto, and it was brought up to Sendai, where they built the first home for all. And it's basically a small community centre, and it may seem very modest, but that's very important. It's where people, as I say, can get together, where children can play, and it really glued these communities back together in this temporary housing. As I say, they've got a dormer floor, a very basic sort of earthen floor, but these spaces don't exist, and they still don't exist, and that's what I'm going to be running for. We're setting up an NPO with Ito-san. Astrid and I are on the board trying to help this be a little bit more international and try and get the word out there that there is an ongoing issue. This is a project which won a Venice Biennale Grand Prize. It's Ito-san and Fujimoto-san built this really fantastic little building from all of the timbers that were left in the area. These are all home for alls. This is by Sana, by Sejima-san and Nishizawa-san. You can see all the temporary housing here, and these just give a spark of hope, a bit of pride, something amazing designed by another Pritzker Prize winning architect in these temporary housings. It just brings the community together. This is by Maki Onishi, and again, it's really important. There are lots of children living here, and how can you bring joy to people that live in these temporary housings? They've been living there for 2.5 years. It's it's really tough, and it's still an ongoing issue, as I say. So 8 of these have been built, and we're working on a project in Soma City, so Klein Dytham Architecture are building this. Soma City is quite close to the exclusion zone, and there is a background radiation issue, and children between the years of 0 and 4 can't play outside. They have to be carried around. Everybody's kind of nervous about the background radiation. So we're building this little 200 square meter indoor park. And as it's an indoor park, we felt the roof should be supported by these trees. They're cross-laminated timber trees, which support this really soft hat, which is made from cross-laminated timber as well. Gives you some idea. These trees here actually do support the roof. Again, it's very modest. We're working with all sorts of great sponsors to get the windows for free, the panels for free, the toilets for free. So there's a lot of hard work going on. We're obviously working on this project for free, and Tsutaya and Yahoo Japan are donating money. So I'm going to try and help raise a little bit more money, and I'm running the marathon. I've been doing lots of practice. This is where we live over here in Shibuya. This was nearly a 30K run, 30-kilometer run. Anyway, I've been traveling quite a lot recently, so I thought I'd pop and see the Queen in Buckingham Palace, and she lives here, over here. and I popped down to see her, and I did a 16K run around London. 2 hours, not so bad. 2,000 kilos I lost. Bit of a problem. I went to Singapore. You have to be careful where you run in Singapore because they have large guns. And yeah, I was slightly panicky. 32 degrees I was running there. Really, really warm and a little bit scary. I don't have a map. Then I've just been in Sweden, and I went up to the ice hotel in Kiruna. It's 200 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. It was I was told it was warm. It was minus 15. I ran across the frozen river, the Torne River, and then my iPhone packed up because it was so cold. I actually ran about 10K. It's only recorded 3. It was minus 15. 15 is a good number because in this 6-month process, since July the 25th, I've lost 15 kilograms. Which was one of the main purposes of this. If you know me, if you come to PechaKucha Night a lot, I've lost that. This is on Nike. It's pretty good. You ran and ran and ran, and that's awesome work. Since I started, I've run 1,341 kilometers, which is nearly the length of Japan, okay? So I've done a lot of hard work myself. Been working really hard to make sure that I can make it round. I hope you'll do your thing. I've got an Indiegogo campaign out there. I've nearly raised half the amount of money. I'm trying to raise yen 1 million. Please go to Indiegogo.com. You can win or you can receive lots of things. You can see me run live on my Runkeeper account. You'll be able to see my heart rate, everything. I'll let you for Nisen 500 yen, 2,500 yen. You can do that. I've got a signed photo book, which we will sign when we finish the building in Soma City, and hopefully get Toyo Ito to sign it as well. So that's at Ichiman donation. If you want to donate $1,000 or Juman, you can run with me around Tokyo to see all my favorite buildings, and we'll end up at Tsutaya for a champagne brunch, okay? So what you need to do, this slide is longer than 20 seconds, if you noticed. It's quite good training. I'm quite sweaty up here. Indiegogo.com, just do a search for Tokyo or a search for marathon, and I will appear, okay? So please think about donating now, tomorrow. It's open for the next 40 days, so I hope to raise 1 million yen. And thank you all very, very much.